12th, we got Subriel Matias facing Alberto Puello. This fight is for Alberto Puello's WBC Junior Welterweight Championship belt. And I'm going to give my prediction for this fight. So we're going to get right to it. We got Subriel Matias, man. 22 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 22 gigantic wins by knockout. So, yeah, we know the deal with Subriel Matias already, man. He's a dude. He has one of the highest knockout ratios in boxing at 100%. So he has knocked out every fighter that he's faced. A lot of people question his level of competition. Who were these dudes he was knocking out? But if you're going to say that about Subriel, you got to say that about everybody else. Because, early on in a boxer's career, they don't fight the best competition. That's to help build their confidence, to sharpen their skills, move them up the ladder. So, that's not Subriel's. That's all boxers do that. All of them. Your favorite fighter has done that. All right. He is he's 33 years old, 5'8", 71-inch arm reach. His last fight was earlier this year against Gabriel Galaz Valenzuela. He knocked him out in the 8th round. We know how Subriel is. No head movement. Just come at you like a machine, punch you through your guard, punch you all up, beat you up, knock you out. That's him all day. That's Subriel Matias. Pretty much a one-trick pony. No real footwork, but very strong. Very strong. Heavy hands. He can definitely crack. So he's a threat to anybody. All right. Let's get into Alberto Puello. Right, Alberto Puello is 24 wins, no losses, no draws, 10 wins by knockout, 41% knockout ratio, 30 years old, so he's younger, 5'9.5", 71-inch arm reach. So, same arm reach as Subriel Matias. He's younger, same arm reach, and a little taller. Alberto Puello, very good boxer, not really known to be a big puncher. He does have defensive flaws as well, but he doesn't move his head either at all. He does get caught in between shots, but he has great footwork. Get him out of a lot of things. So it appears that he has a pretty solid chin because he took some big shots from Gary Antoine Russell, all right, during their fight, and he actually beat Gary Antoine as well. So, yeah. He's a very good boxer. So, how does this fight go? Well, Subriel is Subriel, all right? He's a come forward fighter, put pressure on you, bang you up, beat you down, break you down, and get you out of here. We're talking about a guy that killed somebody in the ring, all right? So, you got to be very cautious of his power, for sure. And Puello, as I stated earlier, he does have defensive flaws. He likes to get clipped. He gets clipped in between shots. But himself is a very sneaky puncher as well. Good footwork. And this has the potential of not going away for Subriel Matias. I think this can go either way. If Subriel catches him with something big, we'll see how well Alberto Puello chin can hold up to the power of Subriel Matias. All right. I think, though, ultimately, if Puello could take his shot, that's what it all depends on. If Puello can handle Subriel's power, he wins this fight. If he can't, he gets stopped, for sure. But if he can, and if he doesn't get hit clean, I definitely think that Puello could defend his title and possibly outbox the hell out of Subriel Matias. So that's what it really depends on. But realistically, what do I see happening? How do I see it happening? I see early on in that fight, Subriel doing what he does. Puello is gonna, have to create his own distance because Subriel gonna be right on top of him. He knows how to cut the ring off very good. And I think he's gonna use his sneaky counters to get himself out of those kind of situations. So Puello's a sharp enough puncher though to still sting Subriel Matias or stop him on the tracks, slightly. No, it doesn't mean he was hurt, but I think he has that speed to do it. So I think though, ultimately, I think this is going to be a good fight for Puello. I think Puello wins this, man. I think he wins by unanimous decision for sure. I just think Subriel gonna be his his footwork is gonna be much better, and he's a better fighter than Paro. And I know triangle theories don't really work, but I seen Puello defend his title. I mean, not defend his title. I seen him fighting Gary Antoine using that boxing skill. The fight with Sandor Martin, great. He showed good boxing skills. And then, Gary's definitely way bigger puncher than Sandor Martin, and he took those shots pretty good. So I think, I know Subriel's power is probably a different story, but I think we're going to have to find out. I think Puello's just too sharp to get caught lacking like that. So I got him outboxing Subriel Matias to the win decision. Let me know what you think. This is Rebel Light Boxing, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.